Anyway, it's another day and looks like I'm back on the roof. So let's go up and take a look up here. Yeah, tell you what, I don't think I feel as quick climbing that roof as what I used to once. But anyway, you can see where I've been. See all those screws over there? I've had to pull all those out there from one corner here, right up there, about 5.5 metres. The reason behind that is, well, I couldn't get the fascia board out, that's what the reason is. And I had to come up here then and just undo it. So I just threw all the screws here, they're not going to go anywhere. So we'll just go for a walk around the roof. Wife said to me now, look at the holes I've got here. Yeah, the wife said she wants a double run of laser light here now. And trouble with quite a few houses got hit in this area with this hail that went through, and they've run out of stock now, and the company that makes is on holidays, I think, for another week or 10 days. But look at this one here, it's got about, I don't know, 20 holes in this one. So wonder what else is going on. Lucky the roof never got any damage. No hail dents in that one. So well, I said I could paint again, but that's a waste of time because the paint you buy now, none of it's any as good as what you used to. And this was painted, or I painted this a few years back, and you can see now, even though you buy good quality of paint and the paint's overpriced, what you buy just doesn't come out as good as it used to in the old days. This one here is what it naturally would have been. I never ever painted this side here, but that's how it would have been. Like over there, you know, where it's where they've all faded. So I think I like the faded idea better. So someone's pretty busy out there with a whippersnipper. But we'll come down off this roof here. I'll keep up this area in a high country because I don't want to go into that one there, because I've got a couple of areas, like where I pulled that area there. This white area, that was supposed to be heat resistant paint, what I put on it, what I bought off Guy, but I don't think it worked that much. But when you come up here now, you can sort of see panel by panel how hard that hail hit them. Anyway, that's about hitting that one. But one good thing about it, if you look at all the seals I put in. Look, they're all in perfect condition. I'll be able to reuse those. So, you know, you might have missed out on the roof, but the fact is you don't have to buy seals. So we might come back down now and have a look downstairs. Might just put my camera down and forget about this one and go down safe. Yeah, so here's something interesting I found out. See these beams we're going across now? This veranda is roughly, it's bigger than what you think it is. It's 60 foot by 17 foot wide or 18 foot wide. Now when I ring the hardware place, these beams now, considering when I put this up, it cost me about $5,000 in total for the timber work and tin going back 15 years ago. Well, to give you an idea now, there's 25 beams across here, and those beams are pushing now at the hardware place, and I think I was quoted about $180 a beam. So just to buy the beams here, almost $5,000 tidying up in those before you get into the support posts for that. So this is what we're up to now. I decided this one is pulled out, like so. That'll be the first one I'm going to get into. Then I decided to come down and clean these again. I'm going to plug those with timber, a bit of wood glue, and then cover them over and then put that board over it. That would be the best, I think. Give me something to do while I'm frigging around. And but I'd say just buy the timber and stuff on this alone on today's market, it'd be triple the price. That's the way I'd look at it. But the thing is, it's got to be done now because like I said earlier, I'm going to paint it too, so that'll keep things under control. But it's a good veranda for keeping things under cover and stopping from getting wet, especially if you haven't got the holes in the roof. I decided to plug this hole that was here. Once again, it was sort of a big version of this one here. So this was the worst one. And to help me out, the wife gave me a new hand job. So There we are, got a nice new saw. So I've plugged the hole. Always good to plug it. And then I'm thinking now we'll try out this saw. And we can do this in real time. Through there. Bit hard to do this one-handed, but you know what it's like. You haven't got somebody to help you out one-handed. I've already put super glue, not super glue, I've already used wood glue in the bottom of this. So, better idea would have been to put the camera down, but you can't do any damage to it compared to what I did. Now I might just tidy this up a bit and put a bit more wood glue on the top. Yeah, so overall I'm pretty happy with that, how it's sort of started off. Probably a better idea in the next ones if I forget about the idea of holding the camera one hand and sawing with the other. A little bit neater. So if you look at that railing there now, later on when I fit this pasteboard to it, it's going to be something like that. So if you look at that one there, not actually that one's cut a little bit short because I had to use the other piece up here to hold the veranda rafters in place. So, but if you look at it like that, I'll just be able to nail these, screw them, whatever, back in. So if you look at that once again, like so, and when you take it off, the wife was slightly concerned that these are 2 inches high, or the rail here will be 2 inches higher. Asked could I make it 1 inch, but I said let's not get too excited about an inch. So like that one goes, we'll be right on channel here, so I think that we'll leave it. When I get on these ones here and start doing it, I won't be filming those because it makes it a bit difficult to hold the camera and saw at the same time if you want a job. But this is totally closed. When you look at it, you know you're going to close up all these ones, so it'll do better than paying someone coming in here to do their job. They might do it a little bit better, but they're going to charge me a lot more than what I'll charge myself. Yeah, then again, you might as well get out there and do it yourself when you've got a bit of time to do it, because the only other choice is to get out and ride silly motorbikes, and you can ride the silly motorbike anytime you want to, but it's very hard to get out here and think to yourself, you know, you might pay someone to do a job like this and give them quite a fair bit of money for a job which half the time they'd be like motorcycle dealers, not worth paying. So you might as well get there, have a crack at it yourself, give it a bit of a workout, save a few bucks, and who knows, you could use that money to buy accessories. Okay, let's take a look at this. I've got the baseboard on there now, that's good enough. The went along all right, put the nails in, recessed them so I can putty them over there later on. So like I said earlier on in the clip, you know, I don't mind getting up and doing this work here myself because, you know, I'm not expecting to go out and buy another house. Bought this one back, I don't know, 30 years ago, and you know, people often ask me how come I go out buying stuff all the time. Well, made up my mind when I was 40 I wasn't going to get there and pay a house off for the rest of my life, so I got into it, paid it off quick, and then after that partied on and just bought whatever I wanted to. So, you know, can't complain about that side, and looks like I won't be going anywhere except this house as far as that goes. But, you know, that's the way it goes. So everything's going well on this line, and this is about done for this, and I'll get into this veranda over the next few months and see how things go.